So one of the key and most important parts about real estate investing is being able to determine how to see value in the property, how to make the best offer for a property and make sure you're getting it for the greatest deal. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. So I'm going to walk you guys through the formula that all real estate investors use to analyze a property. And that's ARV, which stands for after repair value. I'm going to explain that to you in a second, times 70% or 0.70 minus repairs minus profit. So let me break down what this formula means. So ARV is after repair value. This is the value of a property once it's been repaired, or what the property can resell for. So whatever the property can resell for once it's repaired, that's its value. Times 70%, I'll put this percent sign here just in case, times 70% or 0.70 minus the repairs. The repairs is how much work is this property going to need? How much is it going to cost for us to renovate this property? That's what repairs are. And then minus profit. Profit is how much do you want to make on this deal. So let's put some actual numbers in there. So we have ARV. Let's just say we have a property that can resell for $100,000. So our ARV is $100,000, right? So we have ARV times 70%, so times 0.70, right? Minus, let's say, is going to cost us $20,000 to repair this property, okay? Minus $20,000. And let's say we want to make $10,000 on this deal. So let's subtract $10,000. So this formula pretty much tells us what the max offer we can make on the property is for it to be a good deal. So this is going to show us the max offer that we can pay for a property, or we can offer for a property. That way we're making $10,000 and it's a great deal. So let's break down the formula. $100,000 times 70% is $70,000. $70,000 minus $20,000 in repairs, that's $50,000. $50,000 minus $10,000 in your profit that you want to make, that's $40,000. So on this property that can resell for $100,000, the most we can offer this seller or this homeowner is $40,000. So at $40,000, we're making $10,000. I hope that makes sense. So let me say it one more time. If we offer the seller $40,000, we're going to make $10,000 on this deal, okay? Now, let's say we only want to make $5,000 on this deal, right? So if we only want to make $5,000 on this deal, that means this goes up $5,000. So now the most we can offer the seller is $45,000 because now we're only making $5,000. Let's go the other direction. Let's say on this deal, we want to make $25,000. Let's just say $25,000. Let's use that. So on this deal, we want to make $25,000. That's how much we want to make on the deal. So if we want to make $25,000 on this deal, that means the most we can offer the seller is $25,000. So that's now the most that we can offer the seller for this property. And that's pretty much how you can determine really what a good price to pay for a property is, depending on your profit. Now, this formula works the best if you're going to, sell the property to another investor. So if you don't want to do any work to the property and you want to sell it to another investor, this is how you make $25,000 and the investor is going to make $30,000. So the person who's going to come in, fix up the property, they're going to make $30,000. You're going to make $25,000, $10,000, $5,000. So this is the formula that you want to use to do that. And again, this is going to always make sure that you're offering a good amount where you can make money, the end investor is going to make money. Now, this could also be a deal that you're going to renovate. So if you're going to do the actual renovations on this property, well, now you're going to make the $25,000 here plus the $30,000 here, and that's what the 0.70 is, because all investors use 70%. So that's why you want to use 70%. So you're gonna make the 25 here and then 30 there. So now you're gonna make $55,000 on this property. So that's pretty much it. I hope this formula helps. Again, ARV, so what the property can resell for, ARV times 70% minus the repairs. The amount of repairs it's going to cost, how much is it going to take in repairs, minus profit. And just plug those numbers in, and you're good. Now, oh yeah, here's the thing. These two numbers will never change. The ARV, the resale value, and the repairs will never change. The only amount that changes is a profit. And here's why that's important, okay? So let's say let me back up here. So again, this is really if you're going to sell this property without doing any work. So if you don't want to do any work and you just want to resell this property, this is what I'm talking about. So another investor, okay, so someone who's going to do the work is going to offer you $100,000 because they know that it's going to resell for $100,000. They're going to do times 70%, and they know it's going to take $50,000 in work. So another investor is only going to offer you $50,000. So that's the max a cash buyer is going to offer you on this property, $50,000 max. So anything below $50,000, that's your profit, okay? So let's just say you negotiate with the seller for, let's just say you negotiate with the seller and the price you negotiate with the seller is $49,000. So you and the seller both agree to $49,000. What does that mean? That does not mean that the repairs is going to be any less. Because the property is still going to need sheetrock, it's still going to need new doors, it's still going to need landscaping, it's still going to need all these different things. All that means is that you're going to make less money. So you can't expect to, just reduce the repairs down $9,000 so you can make your, $10,000 in profit. It doesn't work like that because the repairs is going to stay the same. And whether you like it or not, the property is only going to resell for $100,000. So again, I hope this formula helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video.